If you're a big dude, you gotta make sure to follow the whole story because that's when my advice at the end of the video will make sense. It might just be the thing that could save your sister's or mom's life. And here's the kicker, it could even come in handy for your girlfriend or even wife, especially if she's using Tinder or any other app. I'm just saying, you never really know. Just share the goddamn video, okay?
The story you're about to hear is true.
At the age of 21, Grace Milan set off an amazing expedition, departing her home in Essex County for London's Heathrow Airport. Filled with excitement, she eagerly stepped into the plane bound for Peru, where she embarked on a 10-day adventure, exploring a series of enchanting islands and immersing herself in the breathtaking beauty of the region. Grace made her way to Auckland, New Zealand, just 2 days before her birthday. Eager to immerse herself in the local culture, she chose to stay at a friendly hostel, where she quickly made friends with fellow travelers and backpackers. Grace's bubbly and outgoing personality earned her the nickname of the social butterfly. It was on the night of November 30th that Grace decided to try her luck on Tinder. Curious to meet new people and make some local friends during her visit, she swayed through profiles until she matched with a guy named Jesse. They struck up a conversation and made plans to go on a date the next day. December 1st arrived, and Grace got ready with a mix of nerves and excitement. Her hostel mates watched as she left to meet Jesse at Sky City, a nearby bar and casino. The evening seemed to be going well, and they laughed and chatted over drinks, hitting it off splendidly. As the night progressed, communication from Grace suddenly stopped. She had been actively texting her friends back home about how great the date was going, but then her phone and social media went silent. As days passed, worry turned into panic as Grace failed to respond to birthday wishes and messages from her concerned family and friends. It was a distressing sign that something was terribly wrong. On December 5th, 2018, Grace's family reported her missing to the Auckland law enforcement, expressing particular concern because Grace was carrying 2 cell phones for safety during her travels. Both her phones had been going straight to voicemail since December the 2nd. The trail led to Jesse, who was seen with Grace on CCTV leaving her hostel and going to various bars together. Jesse's actions after the date became increasingly suspicious, raising red flags for the investigators. Police eventually caught up with Jesse a few days later and brought him in for questioning. The evidence against him was overwhelming. Blood stains were found in his apartment, despite his attempts to clean up the crime scene. Under the pressure of interrogation, Jesse's stories began to change. He eventually confessed to the horrifying truth. He murdered Grace. She was last seen alive with him on the floor of his apartment building. Authorities found Grace's lifeless body buried in a shallow grave in the Waitakere mountain ranges. Jesse Kempson's dark and heinous actions led to his being charged with the murder of Grace, which resulted in a life sentence with a minimum non-parole period of 17 years. And during this time behind bars, 2 more victims bravely came forward, revealing that they had also experienced sexual assault at the hands of Jesse after connecting with him on the dating app Tinder. And in October 2020, Jesse was convicted of 8 additional charges related to these horrendous offenses. As a consequence, he was handed an extra 11-year sentence to be served concurrently with his existing life imprisonment. Friendly advice to whom looking for dates. When you're out on a date, if you're feeling all hot and horny, just do yourself a favor and grab a goddamn toy. Keep yourself satisfied before heading out for that date. You don't want to end up making decisions you'll regret later. Make sure you spend some quality time with that toy till you're satisfied. Take care of your own needs first, and then maybe you can think about finding your prince. And don't be too quick to jump into bed with some random dude. You gotta play it smart and show some class. When you're giving in too soon, guys might see you as a hoe and think you'll lie there with everyone else too. You don't want to be seen that way if you're looking for a lifetime partner, right? You gotta maintain your worth and respect. Listen carefully. Connect with the essence of your own being first. Once this realization dawns upon you, I guarantee that you will hold and discover all you need. Good luck out there, everyone.